Alright, everybody, welcome back. We are back once again with Ace Attorney. Last time we left off, we solved the case. And then it unsolved itself, because... to make a long story short, our client was declared innocent of, robbing whatever. But unfortunately, because of that, that means he didn't have an alibi for a murder because if he was committing the robbery, he would have had an alibi for the murder, but now he doesn't. They're accusing him of murder. So, that throws a wrench into things. Anyway, how are you all doing? I know it's been a while since I last streamed. I was out of town for a bit, and then I was busy for a few days. October 13th, Wright and Co. offices. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Yeah, he's almost gotten arrested as many times as you have now. Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred, which we kind of proved. Whoops. No way, Jose! I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was... Mr. Nick himself, at least from what I can understand. Oops. Wait, so is he, like, still our client? Or do we have to, like, do that whole process again? How does this work? Like, is this going to technically be a separate trial? Because this is a separate crime that he's being charged for. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well... My life. Okay, I just have to make sure. Well, how about we get started looking into that KB security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Grind Village for a little while, if that's alright. Someone's dead, and I kinda don't vibe with that. I'm like... I am 6 years old. I don't need to be dealing with any more of this. Sure, but why? I'm gonna bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Oh, wait a minute. It's fixed. It used to say I am. Now it says Ami, like it was originally supposed to. Actually, do we have, yeah. Aw. Never played the game, so this is just a guess, but do you think he already knew about the murder and that's why he wanted to be guilty as a thief? I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, like, he kept insisting that, like, yeah, I masked the mask, but, like, we don't know if he is masked the mask and he did steal the urn, or if he's just saying he is so he can be innocent of the murder. At this point, we're not the face of Sid. Yeah, this is the face of an old-blooded murderer right here. He cries every 5 minutes. Oh, that's good. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Mai, you should stay here. I want you two to spend some special quality time together, full of love and happiness. Well, unfortunately, Edgeworth is out of state right now. Pearl is so caught up in her fantasy, she forgot that a man is dead. Alright. Now remember, no fighting, okay? I can't make any promises. She's gone. She just evaporated into the ether. My god. Okay, Nick. Anyway, time to go on this murder investigation. Yippee! Oh, this is the song that reminds me of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This is like cave level music, or maybe a desert level. You know, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon taught me a lot of new words about biomes. Because before playing that game as a kid, I didn't know what a bluffs was. I mean, I still don't, but at least I know it's a type of place. Anyway, plant. Charlie. A quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. No matter how busy I get, I never forget to water this little fella. Tell me about Sacred Urn. Must be relieved we got the Sacred Urn back, huh? You bet! But there's something a little different about it. Oh, I don't have it in my inventory. I wonder what it is. I wonder what it could be. Don't me! It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I mean, take a look at this. It really says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus, the vase has a pink splotches on it now. Pink splotches, you say? Do we have a picture of, security? Publicity photo. Yeah. There was that I don't know what to make of that. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago, we already know this. The repair accidentally turned Ami into the I am. That repair was one mechanically unskilled little pearl. Jesus, Nick. She was like 5. Relax. Still, I remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. It's possible that CERN is a fake? I'm sure Pearl will find about that once she gets back to the village. Yeah, I suppose. Now I think about it. I haven't been back to Crime Village in a long time. Oh, new dialogue option. So, I guess people still go to Crime Village to do their training, right? Where else would they go? Yep. If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. Severe? Why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, I don't feel like it. I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo to do just that. Channeling dojo, huh? Sounds pretty serious, whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. What do you mean by that? Is what happened last year still bothering you? Yes! In fact, a lot of things that have happened in my life are bothering me. Great, another flashback. Power of the channeling was misused. Here's the thing, it wasn't even the power of the channeling that was misused. It was literally someone just drugging her and then pretending that she was possessed. The medium used a grind technique. She didn't really lose it. Except that didn't even happen because she didn't even get the channel to go. But that we literally proved that that's not what happened. It's not your that we literally proved it wasn't. I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up, that's all. Fair enough. Sounds like being the master of crying is going to be a heavy responsibility. What do I do? So what do we do now? Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder! Where is KB Security? Hey! Why don't we ask Miss Light? She would know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycle. Thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Ma who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky boy. You had a bike? Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Miss Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too. Alright. Oh, so many options. Well, he's under arrest for robbery. I guess we should talk to Ron first. Now that we accidentally got him accused of murder. My defense, I told you it's not me! Sad, pitiful whine that tapers in the silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, we don't have enough time as it is. Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. You say they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. Guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge, too. Sure. Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Alright, I guess we're not talking to Ron. Whoops. Hey, sorry about your husband. My bad. I mean, I did my job. I did what you asked me to. I got him off the hook for the crime that he was accused of. Didn't realize that would inadvertently get him accused of another crime. Hindsight's 20/20, you know what they say. Mr. Lay. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Whoops. Don't say that, Nick. She doesn't need your help beating yourself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. Oh, okay. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie would never hurt a fly. I think if he hurt a fly, even by accident, he'd start crying. Alright, I'll look around and see what I can find. Really? Are you serious? Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, her outfit is nice. It's like half winter coat, half biker's outfit. It's neat. I knew asking for your help was the right thing to do. Are you sure? Your husband's in jail again. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. Do you know an address of a security building? Hey, do you know where the murder happens? This is important. Miss Light, do you know about KB security? How does one move around in this house? Carefully. Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. So she thinks he still works there, huh? And yet, according to what we heard today... it's me in the past. Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Light was once an employee of K. Oh, I completely forgot about that. He was a professional security guard. Until he murdered that man. Oh, he quit. Okay, he doesn't work there anymore. Like, Miss Delight doesn't... does she know? Chat, does she know? Maya, who's Chat? KB Security is only 20 minutes away, by motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, that's because Larry's a coward who doesn't speed through red lights. I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. Are you sure you're literally flying? Maya predicting the Riddler meme. Does she know? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? I mean, I don't have a car, so that's actually convenient. No, I'll pass. Thanks. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? What a scaredy cat you are, Nick. I'll ride the motorcycle. And then Mr. Light told us the location of KB security. Okay, let's head over there right away, Nick. First, listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never, ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. And look at him. He's literally just a little guy. I don't think he would either, Nick. I mean, he is just a little guy. Yeah, but you have to admit, he's got a bit of temper to him. Does he? It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die!" I would never say he wouldn't say that. Anyway, Mr. Light, he might not be a killer. But he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. It's a role-playing thing for him, don't worry about it. That's his character. It's a bit. Light, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. Look around you. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I know everything about my Ronnie. You don't have any secrets between us. Saying Mr. Light. It sounds like you're saying, "Yo, Mr. White," and you're Jesse Pinkman from the hit television series Breaking Bad. You know, I once had a dream about Breaking Bad where I was Walter White and I had to act out the final scene of Breaking Bad. In which I had to, it was also kind of a video game, but also not. This happens a lot in my dream, where there's, a video game-esque mechanics where I have missions that I have to enact, but, it doesn't make any sense. My mission was I had to go into the basement and, break the gas pipe in there, so that when the cartel showed up to Walter White's house, when they threw grenades at his house, it would explode and kill the cartel also. And I remember I had to, I'm like, my family, you have to leave, you have to go, get out of here. I need to break the gas line. But the problem was I couldn't figure out how to get the pipes to work, and I messed up the scene, and Walter White's dog got hurt, and then at the end, I was in a limousine with Saul Goodman and someone else who I don't remember, and my Walter White's hurt dog was there, and he was trying to give exposition, but I was like, "Saul, you need to take me to the animal hospital, my dog is hurt." I've never seen Breaking Bad, by the way. I don't think Walter White even has a dog. Anyway, by the way, I watched Wade Radio TV's, reenactment of Breaking Bad, and it does confirm that, and I'm pretty sure it confirms that Walter White does not have a dog, because a dog is never mentioned in his reenactment. But yeah, watching Wayne's stream of that, it felt, Wayne's Breaking Bad stream felt like my dream where I had to reenact Breaking Bad. The final scene of Breaking Bad where Walter White blows up his house and his dog is there. To be fair, a lot of Wayne's VR streams feel like my dreams where I'm in a video game and I'm just getting frustrated with the controls and nothing makes sense. I have dreams that should be nightmares, but I'm just too annoyed by the situation to be scared. In my dreams, I'm being trapped in a VR horror game where I'm forced to play the entire thing, but instead of being scared, I'm just mad because the game sucks. That wasn't the final scene, though. Yeah, it was a dream, and also I've never seen Breaking Bad. Of course that wasn't really the final scene. Anyway, there's no secrets between Ronnie and whatever. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief. The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? Just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Love conquers all. Or whatever. You were saying it was the final scene. In my dream, that was the final scene. You're expecting someone who is A, unconscious, and B, who has never seen Breaking Bad to know what the final scene of Breaking Bad is. Yeah, it was a dream. I hate to break this to you, but dreams are not reality and usually don't make sense. Anyway. Yeah, they sure are different. Because I'm imagining Walter White Sammy now. I don't think I was, like, myself. I think I was Walter White. For all intents and purposes. Come on now, Nicky boy. It's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? Well, I don't care about that. Tell me about the whack detective. I hate these kinds of people more than anything. What, time travelers? What, ace detectives? I'm fine with ace detectives are fine. Oh, so then you must mean thieves. No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be ace detectives. Wait, I thought you said you hated people who commit crimes. Well, I've changed my mind. There's nothing I hate more than a cowardly men. Your husband? Your husband? By the way, why did you go to Detective Patmy's office anyway? Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there and tried to find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously, the real mask star. The mask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Atme knew more about Mask Star, the mask, than anyone else. They mentioned him on the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions. That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my man. His secretary said the ace detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office as a hideout. The bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. So what was it? Was it really love at first sight when you first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Really? Saved your life? I was at work one day when two robbers suddenly rushed in. Oh my god. Well, I'm not the kind to just throw up its little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? It all started when I got mugged. Yeah, they took me hostage. Jesus Christ, I was so frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Why are you smiling about this? I would too if I were in that situation. No, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly! I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. There's a lot going on in this image. Why is the guy on the right wearing a see-through mask? Why is he wearing a plastic bag over his head? What is happening here? He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robber's face turn pale. That knife shriek of his does have a surprisingly strong effect on people. What is this facial expression? Why does he look like this? Then crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robots. Oh my god, he threw hands! It's supposed to be a pantyhose man. I don't think those are completely see-through, though. All by himself, he came to save me. Total stranger all by himself. I mean, yeah, I guess he did. I guess he isn't a coward. He just cries a lot. He was so scared that he was crying and shaking, but he still risked his life to save his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken ostrich. I've already done that. With Maya, that possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. In fact, it's already happened. Alright. Do we have anything else to show you? No? Oh my god! He got cut in half! He got crushed by the vault! Dear lord! So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO. Why do the walls look like circuit boards? Why does it look like we're in a Metal Gear Solid level? What's that got to do with anything? Hey! Hey, it's you guys! Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Ah, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great. You guys got what you deserve, pal. Oh. I think the implication is that they found him in the vault and he fell out when it got open, Sammy. I'm not sure why they closed it again. I thought they dropped it onto, like, a loot. No, what I thought was, like, somehow he, like, fell over and then someone closed it and, like, the lower half of him was still in the vault. Which, I guess now that I think about it, makes no sense. So, the lower, like, he was in the vault, fell over, and then someone closed it and crushed him. Or something like that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? Yeah, if the gumshoe fits. Well, anyway. Point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. Ever person cheated Voorhees level strike to crush the dude's legs into the safe? Well, it could be like it automatically opens and closes. I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way for things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was— he's literally been so nice for these past 2 games! What are you talking about? Rolled a nat 20. If this little love fest is over, maybe we can— huh? Love fest? You know what, let's talk to Gumshoe. As much as I want to know what is going on over there. What happened? Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Well, a man's dead. Okay, but here's the thing. I'm really not supposed to— Hey, come on, what about we put our hearts into our work thing we were doing like 10 seconds ago? Things are really working against us right now and we need help. Stop by to say hello, Silly Fox. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't stop crying on me. Okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. I'm trying to figure out what the pun is for that, but I've got nothing. He was the CEO of KB Security, a pretty big fellow in his own right. Oh, that's what it stands for. His corpse was discovered at 9 a.m. this morning, or 9 o'clock this morning. We don't know if a.m. or p.m. Oh, well, morning, a.m. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. Happened exactly the same time Damask stealing the iron, huh? So what did it take? So why did it take almost a day to discover the body? It's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away in that safe. Safe? Well, it's pretty big. Nobody has heard from him. Nobody had heard from him. Well, nobody still hasn't heard from him because he's dead, but nobody had heard from him. And when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Oh, so the body fell out. So that white string must be the shape of when he fell out. Okay, so he was in there. Dead already. I still think we need some more information about Mr. Bullard. Maybe if I start by getting the man's name right. At first I'm like, Bullard? I thought it was a Bullard. So, what happened to Damask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. Oh, no, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Wiki says one of the possibility— not the Charles Bullard, a safecracker. Oh, because he was in a safe. Interesting. Usually it's puns, not references. That's the detective I know and love. Think about it. I mean, he was always around when the calling card showed up, but he always mysteriously disappeared when the heist took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. That's how you know he was just a thief. How to explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Yeah, He just did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. There's this one thing I can't figure out about his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tea of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Yeah, save the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. Hey, this guard, haven't I seen him somewhere before? Have we? He's all of 4 pixels. It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now she mentions it. Wait, that doesn't... Guard... What? Are they implying that that's wrong? What's with the squat? It's a really heavy flashlight. And why are they, like, in the garbage? Anyway. Oh, that prosecutor! I really don't like that guy. Why he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight? Yeah, I think he did it just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me, anyway. It's Miles Edward! No way! So who is that Java-addicted masked maniac, anyway? And why was he even prosecuting to begin with? He's literally... I don't think he's a real lawyer. Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? Thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. No one knows who this is. I'm not sure how he even got here. He just showed up one day and at a prosecutor's office, came out of nowhere. I don't even know if he has a degree in law. I don't think he knows what law is, to be fair. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. He's not a lawyer, he's is a prosecutor not a type of lawyer? I thought Phoenix is a defense attorney, and then there's the prosecutors, and I thought they were both lawyers. Because they practice law. They're lawyers. They do lawing. It's never explained how Godot became a prosecutor. Great. He just did. I'm starting to think Princess Von Karma becoming a prosecutor at 17 is not as impressive as she made it out to be, considering anyone can just walk up and say, hey, I'm a prosecutor. And no one would have corrected her. Anyway, and it's true, according to the records, anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He's an Iceman in court, a maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? I love those books. Good night, have a good one. Thanks for showing up to the stream. Her name, so I just call her Whip Girl. Yeah, I knew something was off about him. So I went around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. It was really weird. Poor Detective Gumshoe, I had no idea you were so unpopular. No, that's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I've literally never met this man in my life. This is like, is he Miles Edward's long-lost brother? Like, who is this man? He seems to know me somehow. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, think. we literally only really learned about Phoenix's backstory, like, the first case of this game. Like, we knew what he did in elementary school. Which, like, he met Edgeworth and Larry, and he knew Edgeworth for, like, 2 months. Phoenix's father. No, I don't think he... I mean, he's graying, but his face, the rest of his face looks too young. I don't know, maybe. I love the tidbit that Phoenix knew Edgeworth in elementary school for like a few months before he left, and he's like, I gotta save him. I gotta save this dude. I can fix him. I gotta change my whole career for this guy. And then we learned that in college he dated this psycho lady who, like, poisons people. Mia knew someone who she killed, and then there was that other guy she killed, and she tried to kill Phoenix. Can't even remember why she did that. Well, for the first killing, I'm not sure. For the second killing, I think the second killing was because she wanted to hide evidence that the first killing happened, or she was tied to it. We still don't know the motivations for the first one. Actually, no, she's done it. No, she was just in for questioning. Yeah, no, Phoenix was never actually poisoned. That was just the leftover poison that she had. I don't think is the poison relevant? I mean, it is, but never mind. This was like 2 cases ago. Well, actually, no, it was 1 case ago, but I already forgot what really happened. Even I can't remember why she did that. To be fair, I don't think we ever figured out why she did it the first time. I have to put poison in the fridge for later. Right, she killed the guy who made the poison. Or had access to the poison. Tell me about this guy. Tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. It's not his name. It's Kane Bullard, not Shane Bluebard, pal. Oh yeah, the victim in this case just doesn't make much of an impression on me. Yeah, that's just a guy. Well, you were the victim up until Mr. Bullard was found dead. Yeah, and his body wasn't discovered until this morning. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Anyway, we don't have enough information yet. Can you help us out? Sorry, I'm actually a little confused. I don't know what's going on. For some reason, I'm just blabbing like an idiot right now. Okay, Nick. Guess I choose to get more info about the victim. So hurry up and ask. Can you tell us more about the victim? I've asked a second time. Who's the CEO of KB Security, right? What kind of company is it anyway? Security. Well, the company basically sends security teams out to buildings to guard them. Mr. Bullard must have had the chance to learn a lot of secrets doing this kind of work. Secrets? And I don't know how to put this. Guy was kind of a money grubber. The guy reminds me of the Batman The Long Halloween, where the gunsmith who made the Holiday Killer's guns dies within the same time he's introduced and he's never brought up again. I don't know Bob. Oh, thank you, All Guns. Thank you for the super chat, Bob. I do not know about I don't know who- hold on, let me Google who the holiday killers are. Batman holiday killers. I've never heard of these guys. This is just a man. Oh. Holiday. Just holiday, okay. Okay, well now I'm getting a PNG of a man. Does he have, like... There's a single picture of this guy. What? The holiday killer. Oh god, I mean... Yeah, I'm seeing a single PNG of this man. Alright, I just ran it. Yeah, I know, I've never heard of this character, and now I know why. It's because he has, like, he shows up in 2 frames of a comic. Long Halloween, I believe. The story begins in October. This story went on for 1 year, ending in October. Oh, that's neat. Really? Me too. I just love money. I can't ever get enough. Please stop leaning in towards me like that. You aren't getting my wallet. Anyway, it looks like he did some pretty shifty stuff to earn his millions. Oh, so that's my problem. I need to be shiftier. Let me go already. Apparently he was involved in selling trade secrets between rival companies. Ooh, that's pretty dirty and underhanded. It's even worse when you actually read the story and then we run into all the plot twists that don't actually make sense. The art's good, though. Yeah, oh, KB Security used to head security operations against Damask. What? Really? Yeah, after screwing up so many times, the company's reputation really took a nosedive. So it really was Bullard who sent Ron the blackmail letter, huh? Well, let's examine the crime scene. Let's look at the ABC. He had 3 letters on him. Rope. I think it fell out of the safe when it was open. Holiday's a Batman villain, so he's very messed up in the head. Celebrates American holidays with a murder and the theme of the holiday. Now that reminds me. I don't really read many comic books. I don't know much about Batman. I haven't actually, like, read a Batman comic. I just know, yeah, parents die, Robin's there, the Joker. I know the Joker. I know about the villains, most of the, like, the main ones. I know the Joker, I know the Penguin, I know Two-Face, I know Poison Ivy, I know Catwoman. But my friend, she likes comics a lot, and I asked her, okay, so... Batman villains, I know this. They're insane. There's the Arkham Asylum, I know this. I know this. Joker's crazy, Catwoman's a kleptomaniac. I don't know what to deal with the Penguin. I think the Penguin just had a disability and got made fun of, so he got pissed. Which is kind of valid. And Two-Face has, like, some sort of gambling addiction, I don't know. I'm like, okay, so these people are, like, crazy. What is Poison Ivy's deal? Why is she made of plants and also using plants? And my friend said, oh yeah, she's just an eco-terrorist. Oh yeah, Mr. Freeze is there. He's also a villain. My friend tried to explain to me, yeah, she's just like that. Poison Ivy just does that. Yeah, because a lot of the Batman villains are, like, mostly down to earth. I guess Mr. Freeze, but he's clearly using technology, and then Poison Ivy over there just has, like, wizard powers. DID, oh, I see. Again, I haven't read the comics. Holiday shows up as a cameo in Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham Origins. In the city, Holiday is in a cell, and if you visit him on a holiday, he'll tell you a unique line. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was like a cool little Easter egg. I learned that in a top 10 cool Easter egg video on YouTube once. In Origins, you just see him a bit in the prologue and nothing more. Also in that game, I remember he was like bald and had like numbers on his head. Oh no, that's Calendar Man! Calendar Man! Completely different guy from Holiday, obviously. Right, of course. Oh right, there's also the Riddler. I know the Riddler. Riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this, Batman. I like how there's two different Holiday guys. I don't think so. Anyway, their man's dead. Yeah, I think the string shows where and how the corpse was lying. You mean, the victim, he was killed by being crushed by the saved- Okay, so I'm not the only one thinking this. Calendar Man also committed crimes on holidays. Who also appears in the long Halloween where he... So there's two different guys killing people on the holidays for fun. I got Tomodachi Life and now Jesus and Shaq are friends now. Oh, my friends have been playing Tomodachi Life. And, they put me in there and I'm, and then two different guys who are killing people on the holiday who are not related to each other, who don't know each other. I think they should be friends. I think it would be funny if, like, they hung out. When it wasn't the holidays, they just, like, hung out. But yeah, I'm in Tomodachi Life, and I'm married to, the statue from SCP Containment Breach. There's 3 separate holiday killers! How many holiday killers are there? How many people are killing on the holidays? It's like that one SpongeBob meme. You're the holiday killer, you're the holiday killer, you're the holiday killer, I'm the holiday killer. There's also Birthday Boy, who murders victims on their birthdays. He appeared in one issue of Batman. Guys, I'm starting to think comic book villains are stupid. I'm starting to think these guys are running out of ideas. Hold on, let me get a drink of water real quick. You guys can talk about Batman or whatever. Comics suck nowadays, but that's because they're pushing politics in their works. I'm pretty sure that comic books have been doing that for a while now. Like, what do you think Captain America is? One was Harvey Dent, who becomes Two-Face. Captain now hates America now. Didn't he die or something? Anyway, big safe. Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying it in here all night. Yeah, oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There are none. Somebody opened the safe in the night of the crime, right? Captain America dies all the time. Oh, okay. Normal for him. That doesn't- that's true. Killing a character off doesn't mean anything in comics. Mr. Bullard's body was hidden here. Must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Yeah, I guess so. Ho ho! I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Bam! Ah. Spider-Man's uncle is still dead. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot Spider-Man had an uncle. What happened to Spider-Man's parents? Also never really read any Spider-Man. I probably watched like some cartoons, but it probably wasn't in order, and it was probably just like... It was probably just, probably didn't watch the entire episode. Like, I've seen superhero shows on TV when I was a kid before, but like, I didn't process any of that. I forgot Spider-Man had- well, he had to come from somewhere, he didn't come from his aunt. Aunt May implies that there is a sister who was his mother. Or a brother who was his father. Either. Joker was supposed to die in the first appearance, but they decided to backtrack and include him somehow after he faked his death. That's actually... that reminds me how Shadow was supposed to only appear in Sonic Adventure 2. So they had to backtrack and say, yeah, he lived. I mean, he is the ultimate life form. Oh god, I've been frozen. Huh. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There's only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. What, you turn that big, valve over there? No. Everyone that knows to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. Almost afraid to ask. Former security chief, Ron the Light. Security chief. Security chief? Interesting. Horrifying fact that they were actually gonna retcon and reveal Aunt May was Peter's mom, but they backtracked when the fans pointed out how dumb that was. Yeah, why would she lie about that? What? Ron the Light, he was the security chief? Ron, so he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. Can we see what's inside the safe? Desk. The CEO's desk. It's a lot simpler than I would have thought. Hey, looks like there's a super soft chair. Let me try it out. Just for a second. Oh, nice. I feel just like a CEO. Hey, you. Pick up some really expensive import tea and some scones. Move it. Ah, this is the life. The victim sat in that chair just before it was brutally killed, you know? A man is dead by, Wow, look at that huge framed photo! Tall mountains rising majestically against a dark and cloudy sky. Title written on the bottom of the photo. The greatest sunrise of my life. This is it? This was his best sunrise? Dude, this guy didn't get out enough, or he had really rotten luck with the weather. It really feels like a lot of comic characters should have stayed separate comics and never did crossovers with other comics, but you know. Yeah. That's another thing. That's another reason why I don't really get into much superhero stuff. It's because since everything is one giant multiverse, like, you have to, like, understand, like, 4 other comics to, like, get what's going on sometimes. I mean, there's just way too many moving pieces. And I also feel like it always goes downhill when they introduce multiverses. I think multiverses are okay when it's like this, like, one special thing. Like, oh, it's like a fun little, like, once in a like, I'm okay with, like, giant crossovers when they're, like, a special thing that happens only, like, once in a while, and it's, like, mostly just for fun. But I do, like, I'd rather keep things separate. Like, let them, like, stand on their own 2 legs and not rely on other things. Multiverses should really be used sparingly for quick crossover events, yeah. The only thing I can think of, like, off the top of my head would be, like... Then again, I'm not, like, I'm still, like, not super well-versed in it, but I think Star Trek does it well. Where it's less of a multiverse and more of just... Well, it's not a multiverse, it's just a universe. Like, I think you can watch any series of Star Trek without watching the others and, like, get it. I don't mind alternate versions, changing things up a bit, but timelines always merge with each other to get stupid. Yeah. I need to stop talking about comic books. Well, no, talking about comic books is fun, but also maybe if you live a little longer, you would see the better days. Maybe if you live a little longer, he would see we might see some better comic books. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut it out! Hey, cut it out! Don't press that! That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel. No, that looks like a Louvre. Oh right, I forgot the evil Captain Kirk moments. Oops, you're right, it's written right there. Are you sure? Hey, how many times have I told you to read instructions first? Alarms have connected the basement guard room. Use to summon security up here. Really? Was it possible on the night of the crime? Oh, so when the CEO was attacked, you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around up down there. They said that the buzzer never went off that night. Interesting. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints on the buzzer. Mr. Bullard, the victim, wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. What's this?
still need to watch more of the original Star Trek. I've seen a lot of episodes of The Next Generation, because that's what my dad would watch. Like, when it was on TV. The Next Generation was usually the one that was on TV. My dad didn't like the original one because he thought it was too campy. Gave Spock a goatee and beard to indicate how evil he was. But yeah, I've only seen a few episodes of the original one. There's a caveman Batman? Can't get in between those two shelves. Don't strain yourself prying. It looks like the shelves are controlled by a special panel. So I guess it's one shelf at a time, huh? Looks like they're filled with a bunch of files. Yeah, files filled with data about security jobs and they were hired to handle. Be a good night's reading if you got insomnia. So I'm hoping for something a little bit more exciting, like UFOs or something. I want to see a cryptid, Nick. Oh, one's been taken out of the case. It's massive. It's almost... How big is this book? Check out this big, thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading file isn't exactly back-breaking work, just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What did you find out, Nick? This file... It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask Star to Mask. Filled with info on him. What? What kind of info? The Silver Age of comics was when DC had to be goofy because of, well... people accusing comics of bad behavior. And gayness. What? DC Comics is accusing people of that? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods in the crime scenes. Hey, Nick? Look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tier of Imanon, 100,000. It's like a list of all the treasures that Damask stole. So then 100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know, that number looks kind of low to me. Yeah, I was about to say, that seems low for a priceless artifact. Better secretly make a copy of this list. Was it? Yeah, I misspoke. DC getting accused of that. Batman and Robin turning the kids gay. You're putting superheroes in the comics that turn the freaking kids gay. The 40s and 50s were wild. Anything else I can look at in this room? What do you think of this? So about this. Huh? What's that? Hey, wait a minute, Maya. What's wrong? You copied that data without permission. Don't show it to him. Oh. So? What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing. It's just my billfold. That's a pretty thick billfold you got there, pal. Oh, I really want to show you to show it to me. Oh, he's sad. What do you think of this guy? Kind of feel sorry for him. He's kind of a sad young guy. Yeah, and he seems to have a habit of always getting arrested prematurely. Well, it's just my personal opinion, but I think the police should have investigated the whole thing more carefully. Or are you the one who arrested him with a giant goofy smile on your face? Come on, we don't have time to start with that. Just leave it alone. Over here with a security room. Whoa! What is going on here? And why does it look like I'm in a spaceship? For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry might be... Hey, Nick, what's up? Oh, so he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? You got my sweet little Maya with you. She's a teenager. Okay, 19, but Larry, you're 25. You knew her when she was a teen. You also just kind of suck in general, I'm gonna be honest. Spaceline reminds me of something. Don't know what, though. Hi, Larry! Here I was, working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. And I've got no problem with a daytime date, it's all good. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating Bullard murder case. By the way, your boss died. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. You're a lawyer, aren't you? Larry, I've defended you in court before. It's about the murder case. Boy, have I got some good info for you. Really? What is it? Well, I don't mind sharing it with my sweet little Maya. But Nick is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then and this is now. What's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away information for free. It's a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? Hey, I like that. This kitten's got claws. That's not even how you use that phrase, Larry. What are you talking about? Okay, you really want to know? Yes, so tell me. Okay, so... Megatron from Transformer? Sorry, I just looked at what no username was typing and I was like, wait a minute, Megatron? I know him. Ron the Light was an employee here. And naturally, since I'm a pro, I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Yes, go on. Well, 1 year ago, Ron the Light was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. There's a Discord mod. I mean, look at this room. It's a mess. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I support workers' rights. Guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Maybe skipping out of work to pick up hot chicks or something? Well, that's just you. So what's it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me. I get by alright, I guess. First, I have to keep my eyes on these monitors all the time. Monitors? There are security cameras set in each room around the building. And sometimes these animatronics in the back start moving around. It's crazy. Sometimes I feel like my eyes are gonna fall out. Oh! And if I see something suspicious, I have to contact one of the teams. What teams? Security teams for the company. They're supposedly the best in the business. But I'm no amateur either. So if it's something small, I don't bother calling them. So basically, in other words, you watch TV screens all day. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me. I can't operate the equipment. And I'm dumb. If it is part-time and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Give me a break. Don't try to pin the whole thing on me. It's not fair, Nick. Huh? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. Anyway, the point is you were here that night, right? I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all. Oh. Well, it's like I always say, that is then and this is now. So I'm gonna have to break all his psych locks after all. Let's look around here. Oh, screens, I guess. Those screens there show what's going on. All over the building. Everywhere. It's my job to keep a steady eye on all of them. I wouldn't sound so smug if I were you. Can you watch regular TV on these too? If anyone would sit here and watch TV instead of working, it's Larry. Hey, I'm a pro, okay? Besides, you can't get regular TV on it. How do you know that, Larry? Guess that was my first bit of investigation, if you know what I mean. Know what you're thinking? It was professional investigation, alright? Chair? It's my workstation. Pretty cool, huh? I keep steady on the monitors and use that mic for communicating. Look at all this equipment. It must be hard to operate. No biggie. I think there's an instruction manual somewhere in this room. Somewhere? You mean that big piece of paper? Instruction manual? What are you gonna do in an emergency? Well, I guess I'd start by calmly looking for the instruction manual. During that time, my partner, the old lady, would calmly look in for her reading glasses. That's what us security professionals call teamwork. If Maya and Pearls could run this place better. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I'm reading on this poster in fine print. A guard's 5 commandments? Oh my god. Jesus was here. That's what it says. Obey thy superior. Respect thy superior. Smile at thy superior. Salute thy superior. Buy donuts for thy superior upon command. Windy old bag. Oh no. She's here. Maya, we need to leave. She's one tough old bird, let me tell you. Cross her and you come face to face with a real, genuine ray gun. Oh my gosh, she even kept the gun from last time. Well, fortunately she's on vacation, so that's why I'm relaxed right now. Oh, thank God. Moses has lost 5 commandments. That's my partner's seat. Your partner? Well, that's what I call her. She's my superior, actually. Kind of a weird old lady. There's tea spilled all over that machine, you know? Oh, don't worry about it. Just the other day, I spilled some chocolate milk on mine. Still works fine, more or less. They really know how to build them, I guess. I just got an achievement. To examine everything that smells like old bag. What's this mean? Wow, take a look at these things over here. Hey, Larry, what are they? Did you say, Hey, man, it's not like I have to know what they are to do my job. I always thought they were just some kind of decoration or something. Oh boy. Alright. The world. Neither crime. Were you working hard like you were supposed to? What? Of course I was. Why wouldn't have I been? But didn't you sneak out of work yesterday just to go see Miss Delight? But that was that, and this is this. Is there any chance you snuck out of work last night too? Never! I didn't sneak out. I tell you what, I'll even bet you $1. $1? Wow, that's confidence. Wait, what's with that drenched in the... What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence that I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Found his wallet. Take that! His wallet? You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. Why are you hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight yesterday? Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, I do expect you to remember something that happened just yesterday. Remember when this happened? 1 o'clock in the morning. That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from your security guard office. Ah. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. What do you mean by that? The murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m. It wasn't my fault. It's the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. Killer snuck in after. The key card. Alright, when you use this key card, does it leave a record? Yeah, there are, like, an unnecessary amount of flashbacks. I can't show the record just to anyone, you know? That keycard data was already made public in a trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. Boy, does that sound arrogant for a part-time guard. Anyway, according to the data, the door up to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes way. Someone used this to get into the CEO's office. It happened at 1 a.m. on the night of the crime, right in the middle of your shift. Oh, you can't duck your responsibility this time. Yeah, no. Hey. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault. The boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened tonight? What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. Oh, not again. Huh? Your Donna? I had a bad feeling about this. Yeah, my Donna called and said, I have to talk with you right away. So I went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend! It's like some horrible joke. Oh, that's trashy. Before I knew what was going on, the guy saw me right in the kisser. Jesus. Only I'm the one who does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah, why would I know? Why did... That's messed up. That's why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How can I ever make it up to you, Nick? What can I do? What? Oh, Anthony. He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy, Nick! Oh, he's back. Is there anything I can do? Anything. Just name it. I'll do whatever you have to make it up for it. I swear I will. Well, I mean, you still never paid me for the first time I defended you in court. Larry... Hey Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't you show him the evidence we've got? Nick. Tell me about... Nothing. Oh, the buzzer. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. Just like my heart is connected to yours, Maya. Huh? Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. Promise I'll come running to the rescue, like the professional guard I am. Wow, that's pretty good. Thanks, I try. Larry, do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? Yes, please. Please tell us. Okay, I guess so. Prepare to be wowed. Oh, you have to engage in a new dialogue option, Nick. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it. So it was you, huh? Security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. So he's trying to win an award for laziest person on the planet. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have had to look at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. You think you could take just one more look at it for me? Pretty please. Okay. I can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's probably right. I don't think even Larry could make a mistake like that. Whoa! What is it? What's wrong? I made a mistake! Huh? But how? It can't be. It's impossible. Okay, enough already. What about our records? At night, it went off just once. In the morning, at 1 a.m. Wow, Larry really was responsible for this guy's death. Inadvertently, at least. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. It can't be. Do I have anything else to show you? Huh? Maya, you shouldn't have. A love letter for me? No, sorry. This is a blackmail letter. What? How do you know about that, Maya? Huh? How much is Alexis demanding this time? Who's Alexis? Didn't we show him this letter yesterday, too? Pretty sure we did. Who's Alexis? I don't know. Can't think of anything else that we could show him. I guess, his boss. CEO of our company. He was a pretty good guy. Huh? Really? Yeah, you bet. You know how I'm not very good about working hard, right? Yeah, I kinda noticed. Well, guess what the boss said to me about that? I don't expect much work from you, Larry. In return, just don't expect much pay. I see. I guess he had to follow some kind of dumb law about having security here in the building. Pay the lowest wage possible, he went to the bottom of the barrel. To be honest, I really looked up to the boss. If I ever grow up to be a CEO, I want to be just like him. Larry, you're 25. It's a bit late for growing up. Don't worry, Nick. I promise I'll hire you for security. Can't really think of anything else to show him right now. Gumshoe.
Detective Gumshoe, got this right here.
Sorry. It's odd to believe, but there's a limit to how much my brain can hold. Got 2 ears and 2 eyes, and only got 1 brain. See your eyes and your ears, but jury's still out on that brain thing.
If you have something to say, just come out and say it.
Okay, I guess he doesn't care about that. I haven't been to the main exhibit hall yet.
Treasures of Wright exhibit's all ruined now, Maya. I'm sorry, it's just so sad. It's our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling.
I can cheer up somehow. Well, now we've got the Sacred Urn back. Maybe they can reopen it?
Really?
Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of Masked Star, Damask's Desires. That probably attract a lot of attention.
Whoa, whoa! That's brilliant, Nick! You could clean up and be filthy rich! Woohoo! Yippee!
Well, that was surprisingly easy. Looks like anything's new. Oh! This is different. Brr.
Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright.
Sandrews! She's still hanging down here for.
How's it going? What about the secret urn?
The urn? Oh, that's already been taken care of already.
What do you mean, oh, that?
Taken care of?
Do you mean it's been found?
Yes! I was brought in during the trial today.
Oh, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was Masked Stark Damask's wife who found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. What do you mean his wife? Hi, Adrian. Just heard all about it on the news. So that detective was actually the thief all along. Looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring the Masked to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job.
Hey, Nick. She wants to apologize. You should let her.
So, when was it that you hired Detective Atme again? Maybe Phoenix should call the Great Ace Attorney. Unfortunately, the Great Ace Attorney takes place, like, I don't know, at least a century in the past. Probably more. I don't think the Great Ace Attorney can help. Listen, I haven't played that game, but I don't think that the main character in that's alive anymore. Unfortunately. Speaking of which, I think that's gonna be the next game in the series that we play. For the only reason that it's the only other game in the series that I own currently. I've also heard a lot of good things about it. And since it's only 2 games, it might be a slightly shorter. I don't know though, I don't know the length of them. About 20 days ago. And was it that Damask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So you sent a calling card to the very place I was hired to guard. Guess that's it then. Second Atme must have really wanted the Sacred Urn after all. I guess so. What? So Damask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything's possible. Nick, let's get down to business already. On the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective Atme? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hiding behind a bunch of cardboard boxes, and I didn't want to walk over there to talk to him because I didn't like him very much. Zhu Si, who was an actual real-life person, mind you, was alive for 2 centuries? Hold on, let me Google it. Zhu Si. Philosopher. The years of his birth and death are unknown. It is believed he existed before the collapse of the Han Dynasty. I like that way that's phrased. And he allegedly lived to 300. I want you to know that the questions about the first question about in like the people ask section of Zhu Chi C doesn't tell me how you pronounce, but the first question people also ask, how do you unlock Zhu Chi in Dynasty Warriors 5? Oh my god, all the other information on him is about Dynasty Warriors 5. Great. He's a character in the events of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, but I think he died before and during the Yellow Turbans Rebellion. I don't know much about... I've actually never heard of that before. Wasn't taught any of that in a history class. Which is a bummer, that sounds really interesting. What's the Romance of the Three Kingdoms? Which kingdoms? He claims that that's the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed as Dark Damask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? I'm not exactly sure, but something about the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would she, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything! Why would I? I know what happened. What do you think this means, Nick? He's the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn. It's our very own Miss Andrews. Pathetic looking wooden box. Ah! The box that had the sacred urn in it! Don't touch it. There may be clues on the thief's identity on it. Oh, I worked so hard to make the box. You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? I think we've had this conversation before. Yeah, slide to the right. Like to me that's been dry for several days. Okay, well, yeah. So... I think I know what happened here, but... Andrews, do you know anything about the sacred urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. It was submitted before the court today. It's obvious it's not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. Fake? No one who said it wasn't the same, so it's the most obvious explanation. Any evidence that the urn submitted at the trial was genuine? Because it... let's go look around, because Bob. We haven't gone to Atmy's. Is there any evidence here? I expect to use actually mask start to mask. It's being incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? I'm sure there's nowhere to be seen. I think we did this out of order. I'm not seeing anything that could be... Oh, it's not even letting me look at... Like, yeah, there's nothing important here. Ah, Mr. Wright! Mr. Delight! Did they finish their interrogation? Yes, but please don't leave me alone anymore! Mr. Delight, you lied to us before, didn't you? Well, you see... The same night as the Sacred Urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor's department store, a blackmail letter you got summoned you to KB Security to hand over some money. And then, that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ron Delight, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth. Your life depends on it. Oh, okay. So that night, you didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KB Security, right? Yes, I went to KB Security at the time of the blackmail note said I should. Alright, what happened next? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door. I kinda zoned out and didn't read what that other thing said. I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone? And suddenly they bashed me over the head. Bing! Is it Kane Bullard that hit you? I don't know. The person ran away while I was stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. I saw the body of the CEO right there in front of me. I thought I might die myself. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Yes, that's right. I used to be the chief of one of the security teams, so I knew how to open it. Why did you do that? Ron! Why did you... Who was that? It was that was obviously Luke Atmey. That was literally his silhouette. It's pretty obvious. Okay, so Luke did it because we saw his sprite. I could probably like pull it up on Google and show you like what sprite it was. Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building. So I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Heck. All of a sudden, Mr. Light sounds kinda like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Mr. Light, do you still insist that you are masked? Start to mask? Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. To be honest, it's starting to get irritating. But listen, Mr. Light. The trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Yeah, it was literally that's right. Right there. Not that one. Stop laughing. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a worthy of... What voice did I even do for this guy? Unable to find a worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. I guess it's true. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. course not. After all, you were at KB security at the time, murdering a man. The person dressed up as Damask in this photo. It's gotta be Detective Atme. Mr. Light, is it true that 1 year ago you were forced to quit at KB security? Ah, how did you... I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! Don't worry, we haven't told anyone yet. Oh, thank goodness. No, but I suppose I still tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding it from her anyway? Desi would despise me if I ever found out I was living a life of crime. Criminal and thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. I'd never be a wife guy again. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Except being a thief, at least. That's what I thought, anyway. So we became Damask for Desiree, huh? Egg. The buzzer went off just once around the time the Bullard was killed. Oh, that's scary. You know anything about that, Mr. Light? Sorry, I'm afraid I don't. I'm not surprised how clueless he is anymore. You know anything about the buzzer itself? That's the emergency buzzer for the CEO office. Don't press it, it makes a terrible racket. Hehe, sorry. I just love making a lot of noise. Does this buzzer have something to do with this case? Well, at this point, I don't really know yet. This list. Found it in the office of the CEO, Mr. Bullard. Hey, that's the list of all the things Damask stole. And the value of each item is listed next to them. $100,000, $150,000. Are you sure that's the value of the stolen items? Numbers seem a little low to me. And on the black market, the prices should be at least 3 times higher than that. So he knows about that stuff because he's used to being a security guard. So tell me about... your boss. Mr. Bullard, my old boss. So sad. An idea what might have happened? Was there anyone that might have wanted him dead? Oh yeah, sure, Mr. Bullard was the type of guy to make lots of enemies. He did lots of threatening things to people. Wait. Do you mean he scared people? Or that he threatened them with blackmail? Well, I guess they're kind of the same, right? So was that blackmail letter written by KB Security's CEO, Kane Bullard? I think so, probably. You can only get into the CEO's office if you had a key card. No one other than Mr. Bullard could have written that letter. What else do I show him? Do I show someone like the exhibit poster? Still have no idea why Damask would go after a broken old pot like that. I mean, this tasteful old family heirloom. Good point. Why go after a worthless piece of junk like... I mean, worthless in a good way. I mean, this is the first for the guy. Like, I don't have any actual evidence. Like, I know, like... people are going crazy! Good lord! Do I show it to you? happy that you got the sacred urn back. Well, I have to thank you for that, Miss Delight. And I'm sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for? Because I mistakenly blamed your husband for taking it. I told you, didn't I? My Ronnie could never do such a thing. What do I... How do I check the... That doesn't really solve anything. Do I show this to you? So, evidence that... Okay, let's show her. Something about the sacred urn. Urn was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Be a fake. Fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so... It's the most obvious. Genuine. Maybe I should save. Hold on. Yeah. Do I do it like I did for Mask the Mask, and I say my fingerprints were on it? Present more stuff to you? Definitely real. Go back to the office? Which office? There's multiple offices. My office? No. Luke's office? No. I present the security photo? No. Nothing really new in here. already did this. What I missed, we're trying to prove that the pot that was stolen that we got back isn't fake. Do we ask Ron? I didn't mean to go here. Also didn't mean to go here. Why is this off? Okay. On the folder. I think I did. Show it to him again. Yeah, it was talking about how low the prices were. Okay. What do you know about... It's kind of strange. Up until now, I asked Dark to Mask. But why would he suddenly decide to steal a plain-looking urn? Playing what? No new conversations. Yeah, nothing new here. Do I talk about Disarray? No. I just save and just try. Because I don't know what else I could be doing. It's time to use our tactic of, No. The photo? Literally, what else could it be? My fingerprints were on it? No. The fact that he had it? Well, if I had the actual evidence in my court record, this would make this so much easier, but no, for some reason I don't have the freaking... Like, why don't they just give me the urn as evidence? Maya, what do I do? Time to show everyone literally everything, I guess. I'd love to read all of these dialogue options, but I don't have Gumshoe about Bullard. Okay, after getting the buzzer record. Okay. I could have sworn I showed him that, and he's like, oh, I don't know. You should just stop. Why can't I even... So, the buzzer record. The buzzer went off. He goes, no, I'm too stupid. But if I asked him about pain... Nothing. Great. I'm at the death. No. Great. Pass the mess. No. Why do you think this went missing? Do we need to show something to Larry? Oh, maybe we could show Ron that. Talk to Gumshoe about it. Oh, do we- maybe that's Larry? Is that Larry? Is this Larry? Oh, we forgot about the picture. Show it to Desiree? Do you know this? Alright, fair enough. Show it to Ron. Alright, right. I forgot. Had to show it to Ron, okay. Wait, that was a tough one before I... Oh, boy, that was a tough one before I knew it. They are hot on my trail. But Master Damask just gotten away, right? Or will they disappeared? That's right! I got a sudden burst of inspiration. I hid my Master Damask costume in a nearby plastic bucket. I quickly changed to my security guard uniform. Pretty clever, eh? Wow, awesome. Hey, hold the phone. That guard in this photo. Is that you, Mr. Delight? Hee. That's right. Nice trick if I do say so myself. The pearls could see that through a heartbeat. Truly deserved the title of Ace Detective. Detective Atme found the Star Mask in the skies. Heard that he brought it home with him. That's when Detective Atme got his hands on this. Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. It's been really time-consuming, huh? Yes, it took quite a while to complete. Anyway, a few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. Blackmail letters? Got them starting when? Tell me more now. Hey, calm down. Don't get so worked up. Finally, we're making progress. Is this the first one you got? No, of course not. This is the first one ever called me out in a specific location. So did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes, just a few days after the Ear of Imidon heist. That first letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out your true identity, just like that? Oh, it's not that easy being a master thief, you know. I've got proof that it was you, guys, so give up, I went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure that I went through all the trouble to steal. Well then, how are you getting money to pay Tessie? Is that right? Hey, hang on a second. What do you mean you had to give it up? Oh, don't worry. After I put the jewel in a safe deposit box, the letter specified, someone said, oh, $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. After that, I started getting plans in the mail. Plans? These plans you're talking about. They were instructions on how to steal the crown or painting or some other rare treasures. They showed security blind spots, escape routes, and even suggested training methods. So the one who planned the heist wasn't you? No, it wasn't. I only planned the very first one. After all. After that, I received plans from some kind of person. Some very kind person. Some kind of person. Some very kind person. Incredibly detailed plans. Sounds like Mr. Light is thankful to the person that is blackmailing him. Here I am. So, Rhonda Light was Damask after all. But someone else is behind the thefts? Someone who planned them out in all detail? I had to know. All I had to do was deposit treasure I stole into a safe deposit box. And I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try not to look so gleeful about it? Don't forget the star, I'm sorry. So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too? Well, see, truth is, I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions to steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Light, is everything you've just told me now the truth? Yes, but please don't tell Tessie, okay? Before you go, there's one thing I want to ask you. Yes, but please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never, I'm not lying. All I did was hide his body in the safe. Don't ask me why I did that, but then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Why did you do any of that? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? Oh, so he did. Oh. I guess so. You're really clever, Mr. Delight. So... he says he didn't murder, but he's not making himself look very innocent here. I guess I have no choice to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mr. Maya! Hey! Pearly, finally, we have evidence! Give me the urn back, please. Hey, Pearl. So what have you been up to this whole time? Sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Crime Village to have it examined. And? What did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Phew. It's relief. I was really worried. Finally, I can solve the cyclock. But there's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches, they said it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Don't ask how she found you. She's just using her psychic powers, don't worry about it. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? I mean, it wasn't on there before. What's the big deal? We've got to find out how they got there. That's a big deal. Yes, Mr. Nick, we got to find out how they got there. Okay, we'll go find out how they got there. Please don't forget about me. I'm still here. Okay, bye. Wait, where are you going? Come back.
Pearl! How nice to see you. Hello there. I haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Let's look one more time. What do you think about this urn? So you got our sacred urn back. It's really wonderful, but we're not entirely convinced it's the same urn. Sandrews, we want you to cooperate with us. Finally, I have my evidence that I should have had to begin with. The world. Evidence that it's the fake. Evidence that it's genuine. Oh, what is it doing? It's real. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is genuine. The genuine article. Girls went back to Crime Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how... What she discovered was that the urn had been broken. Again. Did you say... again? Yeah, it was broken once a year ago. Now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yeah. That's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? How do you know? Because... it's got pink on it. Because... it doesn't look the same. Nope, that's the wrong... poster. It was made recently, right? The time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. Now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami. When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed. What does that even mean? I don't even know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo for this poster was taken. That was a mistake. Now tell the truth. Wait. 4? Even if the urn was broken, it had nothing to do with it. Huh? Yes, that's it. Must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. Probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Security photo with a pink. That it's pink! It's pink! Literally, what else could it be? It's goddamn pink! It wasn't like that before. There's pink paint everywhere! Whatever. Screw you. Do I have to, like, go over and look at the pink paint now? I do have to go look at the pink paint now. Great. Okay. Because I couldn't have looked at the pink paint before. Yeah, whatever. Broke recently, it doesn't look like that. Yes, blah 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 blah. It's pink. Even though we have like 3 other evidence that can prove that it's pink. There's something box with the store in the urn too. No matter how you look at it, the paint exactly the same. What'd you say? Yes, the rest of the story's obvious. The box was dropped right here in the Lord Taylor's warehouse. Because it's in this photo. Not that one. Wish the photos didn't have all the same pictures. Why? Just kill me already, honestly. What? Why? I literally have the evidence. There's literally in the photo the pink. Do I have to go look at? I have to look at it a 3rd time. This game sucks, actually. Why do I have to look at it a 3rd time? Why did I have to look at it a 3rd time when I literally have evidence? Adrian, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna beat you to death with this urn. I'm gonna smash it over your head. How do you like that? You know what? Yes. Or I regained health, but like, when was the last time I saved, actually? I have to go back and talk with, I have to go back and talk with Ron. Blah blah blah. That's the man. Back the letter. Nice plans. I don't care about this cutscene. Blah blah blah. Pearls here. Okay, don't forget about me. Okay, bye. No, no, not examine. Move. Basement. Look at the... Nope. Look at the stain. Second time. Look at the box. Look at the stain for the 3rd time. Adrian. World.
fake. Shut up. We just talked about how it's real. No, not the publicity photo. I wish these dolls didn't have the exact same sprites. Made recently. Ah, I think you already know where I'm going with this, don't you? Yes. More or less. The pink paint was splattered on the floor, the walls of the basement warehouse. This odd shape and print to the part of the paint stain, am I right? Yes. Just put the box here, an impression of the paint is even perfectly. Why is this even up? What does this have to do with anything? See, the box was dropped right over there. And that's when the urn was broken. Name does you justice, Mr. Wright. Why did we even have to do this? I'm so sorry. It was the one who broke the urn. Terrible person. Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Okay. Well, that's not hard to understand, is it, Burley? No, not at all. I know just how she feels. About 2 weeks ago, just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here, I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying the box. I tripped on the paint can and lost my balance. The box was getting crashed onto the ground. Terrible noise, and I thought my heart was gonna stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. Why did you open the box like that? I can totally see how that could have happened. I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Grind Village, so I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards are pretty big. So when I got changed to Ami. I didn't know it was originally written. Sane person basically would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Really? She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Wait, I put the urn back into the storeroom and no one had seen it since then. But there's something I don't get. When I first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. So ugly and embarrassing. Used a golden statue to cover it, right? First time we came down here, right? Why are we even talking about this? I guess we learned that the statue was moved for some reason. One thing I still find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. At the time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. Right about that. Almost Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Then who was it? Who could have done it and why? It's definitely closer to the door. Okay. Looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. Are we sure? Are we sure? I think so, Nick. Because that night, the real thief, Ron Light, was at KB Security, so then why did another masked mask show up here? Different things are pointing to one undeniable fact.
One undeniable fact.
Our trial is starting tomorrow, but... it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Okay, it's over. Yay! Yes, I would like to save. So, not a big fan of how that last psych look. I did not like the fact that you have to check a certain spot at least three separate times in order for it to get added to your evidence. Why is that a thing? I can understand the first time, but like the third time, why do I need to check it 3 times? Oh, whatever. Do I save? Well, I remember the Great Ace Attorney investigate. I've heard the Great Ace Attorney is like the best in the series. Allegedly. I mean, it is the most recently made, isn't it? So it'd have, like, the most advantage. It would have, like, they've learned from all the mistakes they've made in the past and, like, add improvements. But whatever. It's late, I'm tired. And I'm frustrated with that stupid paint. Why do I need 5 different pieces of evidence to prove that the pot is pink? Anyway. You all have a good night. I'll see you guys next time, and, peace out. Thanks for stopping by, everyone. Have a good one. Bye. Woo. Oh, and before I forget, since we do have all guns here, a valued membership subscription owner, what is the membership haver? I took off my headphones, by the way, and I'm so not used to hearing myself talk with my headphones off. Because I constantly have it on when I'm streaming. It sounds weird, but I did post a little sneak peek preview of a work in progress animation. So, new membership video for anyone who wants to check it out. Obviously, like, it's just a work in progress, and you got all non-members will see the final version when it's done, but you get a cool behind-the-scenes post if you're a member. Anyway, that's all for tonight. Have a good one, everybody, and thank you for coming. Peace out.